Okay, we're going to talk about photo tinting, and the goal of photo tinting is not to necessarily tint the entire photo, but more draw your attention as a focal point to one object. I found this photo over in the scrap, photos over there, the leftovers that nobody has claimed, and you don't want to cake the paint on there. We aren't doing acrylics, we aren't doing oils, we're just doing a tint. So you just want to essentially tap and apply the paint in a really light way. You're just going to dab it on there. And I haven't painted it. It's not like I'm using it as a paintbrush. I'm just using the Q-tip to apply the paint on there. After that, I take a cotton ball, and now I am going to lightly dab my cotton ball on top of the pine cone, and I almost do it in a circular motion. That way it really kind of blends the paint and makes a nice smooth coat. Okay? The goal is to have it so that it is very smooth and you don't see any of the actual paint marks or any of the area that you've dabbed it with a cotton ball or a Q-tip. If you go outside of the quote-unquote lines, or in this case the pine cone, it's no big deal. This is an oil-based paint. So all you have to do is take another Q-tip that has not been used and mask, essentially wipe off all of the paint outside of your pine cone. Okay? Now our pine cone is our focal point. If you wanted to add green or another type of a brown to the pine needles that were on the ground, that would be fine. But keep in mind, anything that you go outside of the pine cone, you're going to draw the attention away from the pine cone. So you can keep it one item, or if you want to do the entire image, then I would absolutely make sure I tint the entire image. Don't just do one other little thing over here or one other thing over there, because then they're competing against each other. Hallmark uses this. It's a little cheesy, but Hallmark uses it a lot in their black and white cards, where you'll see a little boy handing a little girl a flower and just the rose is tinted. It's cute. I personally have never purchased that card, but it's sweet nonetheless. So that is how you photo tint, and use this video as a reference as we start this project.